Hey guys, welcome to Sippin Spillin with Syd and Frankie from 3 Mississippi. Happy Tuesday. Happy Valentine's Day, as it were. I have my Valentine's Day earrings on.
Oh my
We're filming this, it's Monday for us right now. But yeah, let's see what's going on. Let's see. We had some discussions about the name of the blue tractor. So there's a few things in the running right now. In fact, our
I'll tell you what.
brother Brian even threw a mention out there of what he thought it should be.
I think it should just be called tractor. You know,
That's really.
Whoa, what are you? Are you good?
He wants out. He's done. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But Mike talked to now I already forgot the name of it, but he talked to the Fish and Wildlife. There's like another section of it or whatever that they'll come and like survey the property, and they'll help you kind of figure out like what areas would be good for certain things to attract wildlife, things like, wild quail and wild turkey and things of that nature. And they'll help you, if needed, they'll help you find like funding to get those things in order. Bunko, no, you cannot mess with my tripod. So he talked to them, and then we found out some other information about the, gosh, I already forgot the initials for it. It's like FS something. Anyway, he got a bunch of information from our buddy Josh Ward, that Mike talks to all the time about that and getting that all squared away. So we got the beginnings of that kind of rolling, but he did schedule the Fish and Game to come out already and look at some stuff. And we decided too that in the front here, in front of the porch, it's a beautiful kind of, we call it like the park. It's sort of a very park-like setting. But it's mostly like lawn and not fenced and not really usable for much. In the ways of like, livestock or something like that. But it would be great for some fruit trees because of the area that it's in. So we're going to pepper in we're going to figure out like what kind would be good for this spot over here in conjunction with maybe like what the wildlife folks say as far as attracting certain types of critters that we would want, or what is going to bring in that maybe we don't want or whatever. So anyway, we're going to play around with that a little bit, but we're definitely going to get some of those kinds of trees out here in the front because there's the space for it, and it would be pretty because it's pretty now, but it would be pretty with, with all of that, I think, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So that's kind of neat, I think, and exciting. And,
You think?
I do.
You don't know?
I do. Think. Oh, he chose violence.
Yes.
That's what he does. He chooses violence. Yeah, so anyway, I was kind of waiting on Mike to come out here and film Sippin' and Spillin' with me, but I think he's going to be working a little bit later tonight, and I was like, well, I gotta make dinner here soon for the peoples. So I'm like, well, let's go out and film. And then, like we talked about yesterday, in yesterday's video, we had just changed the one porch light that the light had gone out. Well, then of course tonight
the other one
other porch light just went out.
Ow!
And the other one that's over the door went out as well. So,
stop. No.
Hey.
Bad.
Hey. Oh, he's got both of us right now. Mr. Bunk. Seriously, bro?
Stop it.
Just bunk him on the forehead. Anyway, he's a lot right now.
Yeah, he just dug his nails into my thigh like 4 times.
Yeah, he does that sometimes. And then he looks all innocent afterwards. He didn't really do anything, but he did because, Yeah, so Mike did get a lot done on the chicken coop, and I think this Saturday, it's not supposed to rain.
Yeah, we're going to try to get like a 6-hour work day in.
Yeah, going to try to like really hammer it out and just like get it done as much as we can. Like it's I don't know, I would say it's probably at like 65% done right now.
Please don't.
So we'll see.
Stop it.
Hey.
I'm trying to get him to quit, but he won't leave me alone.
I realize that, but Hey, knock it off. Just leave him be. And
I
then he'll-
can't because he keeps trying
Okay,
to start
well,
stuff. He's like a little sibling.
Sorry, this is life with animals sometimes, and a 12-year-old.
Ow!
Oh my goodness. Okay, hey, Franklin. My goodness, you're egging him on by like.
But I can't escape.
You're a lot. Anywho, she made me lose my train of thought, which is easy enough to do.
65% done.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I got it.
So it's like I would say roughly about 65% done. So it still needs a considerable amount of work. I might be able to go around kind of behind them while they're building and sort of paint the other sides of things and stay in the wood that I need to do, because I haven't really been able to do that, because even when Mike worked on it the other day, it was raining cats and dogs. So yeah, just I'm gonna lower this so you guys can actually see it, because it's like it's ridiculous what's going on over here. He's just and she can't handle her life. So
Stop.
just Frankie,
I
stop.
can't
Seriously,
leave.
this is not even gonna work.
Okay.
Like, what are you doing?
Well, there.
Goodness. All right, here.
Problem
We're gonna
solved.
adjust because we're
He
gonna
owns that side of the couch now.
clearly he does. Yes. So I know. And who doesn't love Mr. Bunko, but sometimes
Sometimes he's a bit much.
sometimes he wants your attention in the ways that you don't want to give him attention, I guess.
Yeah.
More so with her. Like, he'll stop when I stop him, but with her, he's like, just keeps going, and I'm like, you gotta just stop it.
But I can't, because he'll keep doing it.
I don't know.
And I'm wearing leggings right now. It's not like I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing leggings, so he
That's
can
life.
just dig his nails into me.
Yeah, that's life.
And
It is what
hurts.
it is. Don't know what to tell you. But anyway, I think that I think the weather is supposed to, let's see, we ended up not getting the real severe frost like we were supposed to get. It was like pretty mild.
Yeah.
And then it's supposed to be kind of cloudy, a little chillier tomorrow. Today was like beautiful. It was
Today
like
was
perfect.
nice.
It was like a Southern California day. And then let's see, Thursday we're supposed to have like severe thunderstorms again, but then I think it's supposed to dry up a little bit, and then Saturday, as of right now, not supposed to rain. We'll see. But yeah, so tomorrow I asked Mike, I was like, do you want anything special for dinner? Like, because it's Valentine's Day. We don't really do Valentine's Day. If it falls on like a Saturday, we might be like, oh, hey, let's just make it a date night and we'll go somewhere. We'll go out with friends or something. But it falls on a Tuesday. So he did say, he's like, oh, I didn't really get you anything, which I kind of knew, which I was like, whatever. I didn't get him anything crazy either. I just got him like a little, like, nothing. And a card, right? And so today when I came home from grocery shopping and stuff, I went upstairs to my office, and my chair was moved, and I start quizzing her, and I was like, why is my chair like moved into the middle of my office? Like, because that was what I was focused on. And she starts laughing, and she's like, come back upstairs, use your big girl eyes and like look. And I was like, okay, fine. So I looked, and I was like, oh, I have a door again. Yeah. So when we moved in, some of you may remember, in order to get my treadmill into my office,
me and Dad had to take her door off.
And the jam.
And we had to pretty much rip the jam off.
Yeah.
Because we took apart the treadmill as much as it would come apart, but it still wouldn't go through. So we broke it, kind of, mostly. We pretty much broke it.
Yeah.
And the door, honestly, like, it looked like we would have to figure out a whole new jam situation. But today, my dad was like, hey, I have some free time right now. You want to go fix your mom's door? And I was like, yeah, sure. Now, the door sits behind, normally. It's been
sitting in the corner of my office behind this big chair that I have.
Behind the chair and, like,
and behind the treadmill.
Behind the treadmill, like, kind of in the middle of them. So I had to move the chair to get the door out. We repaired the door. We're able to salvage the jam. It is a little bit split, but you can just cover it with paint. It's whatever. Yeah. It's only split in the middle, so it's whatever.
I was just happy I have a door.
We fixed it, took everything downstairs. I went to go clean up the floor, and trying to make sure all the nails were off the floor and stuff, I forgot to move the chair back. So, of course, And we were like, let's leave the door open, see how long it takes her to notice.
It would
And I
have
was like,
taken me
it's gonna
forever.
take her a long
I
time.
noticed that the furniture was moved. I
Yeah.
did not notice that the giant door that's been in the corner for so long. I'm just so used to that room has been that way since I have been in there.
You know, you probably would have noticed it the next morning when you went on your treadmill.
Yeah, probably when I went on the treadmill the next morning, I would have noticed it. That's
But
accurate.
you probably wouldn't have
because it opens
noticed it.
in, not out.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have noticed it until then, though.
Yeah. So I don't know, but it was just kind of funny because I've complained to him because because his office is right below, right downstairs, but on the opposite side of the staircase. So even if his door is closed, he's very loud when he's on the phone. He's very loud. Well, he's just loud in general. We always say Mike is just really loud. Like everything he does is loud, whether he's talking, moving, speaking, unless he goes into ninja mode because he's hunting something. He's loud. So he'll be on a phone call, which is almost always speakerphone, and it'll be all I can hear in my office, and I'll be trying to edit or work on something, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had a door because I can't even hear myself think right now because all I hear is, I was trying to add up a bunch of numbers one day for something.
Probably taxes.
And he was talking about something, and he was kept saying numbers, and I was like, oh, I can't, and it was all I could hear, and it wasn't like I could just close the door or go somewhere else. I had to sit at my desk. So
And you can even hear him out on the porch most of the time. If he's on a phone call and I'm walking up our driveway from the bus, once I get on the porch, I can usually, if he's on a phone call, I can hear him. Mm-hmm. It's oh, okay.
He's very loud man. He's a very loud man.
And I mean, it's not like the walls are paper thin either.
No, they're pretty thick. But he's just very, he's just loud. And part of it is because he's deaf.
Yeah,
in
so
one
he
ear.
has to be loud.
So he speaks really loud. Everything's on speakerphone,
which
so
is
he can
good
hear.
because he never mumbles.
He does mumble sometimes.
Sometimes he mumbles.
Yeah, but when he's
he usually doesn't mumble.
Yeah.
So you always
But
you
bottom
always know
line
what
is,
he's saying.
I was happy to come home to having a door back on my office finally. That is really nice because there's times where, if there's a bad thunderstorm or something and I'm trying to edit, the dogs won't let me work. They will literally knock into me, want to get under the desk. Skylar will pant so loud that I can't hear what I'm editing even at full volume because she is so loud. And it's not I don't mind, I can calm them down, but there's times where I'm just I want everybody out of my room. It's when you become a mom and then you can't even go to the bathroom by yourself because your kids just walk in or your husband walks in and the cat comes in and the dog comes in. It's I just want to be able to close the door in my office and kick everybody out. And I can concentrate on what I'm doing. And
that door has a working lock, too.
Oh, even better. I can lock y'all out. That's amazing. Yeah. So that is exciting. So I'm just happy to have a door back on my office now. That's exciting for me. So, which is good too, because there's times where I'm oh, I don't want to get on the treadmill yet because not everybody's up and it'll wake them up because there's no door. But now if I have a door, it helps. So I'm excited about that. It's exciting.
She just ranted about her door for
I did
half of this time.
Well, the other half you spent fighting with Bunko.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the important stuff is Mike did a lot of research today on the ag side of things and getting that officially approved and on the books. So I got to find out a little bit more information about specifically what we have to present for that. And if we both have to be present to show everything and get it officially going. But he does have Fish and Wildlife coming out to do a proper surveying. And I know he's just went off after something.
He's hunting a bird.
Oh, a bird?
Yeah, see it in the grass?
No.
Oh, well.
I thought it was a vole or something.
I thought it was too, but it's one of those small little bitty birds. Mm-hmm. And it's chilling on the ground.
Hopefully he won't catch it. We'll
see.
She's
against him catching birds.
I am against him catching birds. He's only done it once so far.
Oh, yeah, it was
a
little bit of a massacre, all over the porch.
Yeah.
It wasn't messy. It was just a lot of feathers, and it went on for a long time. And then I came back outside 10 minutes later. All evidence besides bird feathers.
But he always brings me he'll bring me unless I'm not outside. But if I'm here or outside, he will bring me a vole, a mouse, a rat, a whatever,
Yeah.
and like want to show it off a little bit first before he devours it. So,
Yeah.
but the bird is
that's
that's
just
the
their
only
nature.
time. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
it's their
that bird,
nature.
you weren't home. You were.
I don't know where I was.
I think you were in Tupelo.
Yeah.
And I had gotten home, and there was just a bird like over there, and I didn't know what went on with that bird. And then I saw him come around the corner, and I was like, oh, it's him.
Yeah.
Like, he went to go look for me since I had come home, but then it was right back on the bird.
Yeah.
And then, like, 20 minutes later, there was no more bird.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll see. He didn't try to go after the guineas that were over here the other day. Our neighbor's guinea has been coming over.
That's because those birds are too big.
They are too big. They're
He
like
likes-
as big as he is.
Those are
They're
like
bigger. than he is.
he looks for the little bitty birds that are like that big.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see. I'm going to have to like try to train him to be anti, because when it's, spring and I put my hummingbird feeders out, I don't want him going after hummingbirds. So I will make sure that the hummingbirds don't get slaughtered. I know.
Well, those are probably too high.
Well,
Wouldn't you think?
no, because he could get on something and try to lunge at him. I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some serious like boot camp with him about we don't go after the hummingbirds. So I think I can teach him and still have my.
You think you can teach?
I may not be able to
rabbit
put the one
bird
hummingbird feeder like right up
Oh
close
no, he
here,
would jump like that.
because I feel like he might try to jack with that. But I think if I put him along the edge like I normally do over there, that'll be all right. So we'll see. But I'm definitely gonna have to do some training so that he doesn't slaughter all of the hummingbirds in Mississippi. I will make sure.
Oh,
If-
yeah, because
if-
they all come to this house.
Yeah, if I can't get him to chill out with it, I'm gonna have to not put the feeders out, because I'm not gonna put the feeders out just to have him repeatedly slaughter hummingbirds. Like, that's just not cool. So then I'll just have to like not feed them is what's gonna have to happen. Or I'll have to like, I don't know, only put them out at a certain time of day and like put him in the garage for an hour or two and let them eat. And I don't know.
That's
I'll
a
figure.
whole.
I would do it too.
She
Like, I
would.
would do it too, because you know me, I love my birds. So anyway, there you have it, kids. That's what's crack-a-lacking here at Safety's Off 3 Mississippi.
Is it
Sippin' and
safety's off
Spillin'.
3 Mississippi? This isn't even 3 Mississippi.
I don't know.
This is-
It's Sippin' and
this is-
Spillin'. I said that.
Ooh,
You
ooh,
don't listen
It's
to me.
like your ribs get caught on your lungs.
Well, that's not what happened, but I
Well,
get
that's
what
what
you're
it
saying.
feels like.
All right. Well, I got to get in there and make dinner. And because I got to feed this little tiny human.
What?
This nudge. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us on Sippin' and Spillin'. And we will see you tomorrow is Wednesday. We will see you on our live tomorrow night as well on 3 Mississippi. And we hope you have a happy Valentine's Day today.
Make sure to give your mom a hug and tell her that you love her. Because you love her so much.
It's not creepy at all, kid. What do you want?
I don't know.
All right, bye, guys.